everyone, I'm Allie, co-founder of Potomac Beads. Join me in working with the newest Par Puca bead, the Telos, in making this Cup of Telos bracelet. Remember, you can make this as a component to do a bracelet, a necklace, a set of earrings, or really expand and make it your own. To get any of the supplies, check out the links below me in the description of the video to shop with us online at PotomacBeads.com as well as .eu. So this is a component piece. We're working with two Telos, which have 4 holes, 2 at the top here and then 2 going through the little bar ends, almost like an Ava bead. And we are working with 15 OC beads in the galvanized gold color, Duracoat galvanized gold, and then I have these nice plum color. I've also worked with that nice green metallic suede, and we're working with a SS39 Chaton. I have a piece of beading thread here, 0.006 Wildfire beading thread, with a stop bead on and just about 1 inch or 1.5 inches of my thread left, because I am making these as individual components, tying off, and then we're going to string them together through the unused holes right along the back. What I want you to start out doing is coming up through one of those holes along the top, because remember, to start, we're not going through those center holes at all. We're going to bridge across the top from one of the Telos to the other, as well as along the sides. I'm going to take my 3 15s, then I'm going to follow with a 2mm or a 1.5 by 2mm rondelle. Either will work for the project. Follow that with 3mm or 3 15 OC beads, and I want you to come down through the Telos, through the second hole, which will bring you out towards the back of the project. When you come out the back of the project, go ahead and pick up 7 of your 15 OC beads. Once you have 7 picked up, you're going to bridge from one Telos to the other, going through that second or that top hole as well. These are going to turn and kind of face one another, and those seed beads are just going to lie right along the bottom. On the other side of the Telos here, go ahead and pick up 3 more 15s, 1 of your crystals, 3 more 15s, and go down through the second hole of the same Telos. That's going to put the seed beads and the crystals right along the top edge. Repeat with the grouping of 7. And once I have those 7 on, skipping over that stop bead, go back up through the Telos, coming out that first hole near the start of the seed bead crystal pattern. So now we want to turn these in towards one another. To do so, I'm going to repeat that same pattern of 3 15s, 1 of my Potomac Crystal Opal Rondelles, 3 of my 15s, and then I'm going to go over across the Telos bead to the other side, and I'm going to make that connection across the top here. Along the bottom, we're going to repeat that 7 count. So we have 7 seed beads going along the bottom. And you don't honestly have to put any seed beads along the bottom. That's kind of up to you. You could have thread exposed if you wanted to. You're going to then go along the side of that same Telos bead. When you exit through the front, you want to make sure you're not going through any seed beads. And that's going to cause that bridge gap there. We have 1 more of our little seed bead crystal connections to make here at the top using 3 15s. 1 of my crystals, 3 15s. Going across the top then, I'm coming down to the bottom here. That'll put all of these seed beads and the crystals right on the top of those Telos beads to create like a little box or a little cup. And then along the back here, I have my 7 more seed beads to add. And then guess what? It's time to kind of go and back to that starter edge and go back up to the top. So that is going to finish off my main connection, where I connect basically all of these top and bottom holes. The bottom is going to have the seed beads, the top will have the seed beads along with the crystals. Coming out the top then, I'm going to go through my first 3 15s and come out through a crystal. This is going to get me set up to put my Chaton right in the middle. Again, this is an SS39 Chaton that we're going to sit right in the middle there. I'm now going to take 3 15 OC beads, and I'm going to go from 3 15 O's from one side of my crystal to the next crystal in line, going along the interior of my box. So I'm going to bring my cup in a little bit more by adding in 3/15, repeating this 4 times, connecting all of my crystals. When you're doing this, you just want to kind of hold that chaton in place, pushing it down along the base and making sure that all of these 15-O's are going towards the center of the project and pulling those crystals in. You can change up the colors of the Rivoli or of the chaton. You can change up the color of the Telos that you're using. And you're going to have those 3 beads that go in, pull nice and tight, and that's going to cup right along that chaton perfectly. Because of the shape of the chaton, there's no escaping the back, and you have your second component finished. What you are going to want to do is come down through the 3 15-O seed beads that are right after that crystal, go through that same Telos bead to the back. I went through one of the seed beads, which is fine because we're going to go through all 7. And what that's going to do is bring us perfectly back to the start. Take off or remove that stop bead. Tie these 2 thread ends together. 1 and 2. Do a nice square knot, getting those really, really tight against the base. Once you have that square knot completed, you're just going to go right in with your thread zap or your thread burner. Burn down those thread edges to finish off this component. Now again, this could be a pair of earrings, this could be a bracelet, it could be a necklace. If you want to make it a necklace, you could simply string right along the back through the seed beads and let it hang down as a simple little charm, which would look great. For earrings, you could have made a loop here at the top for you to hang your ear wire on, which you could always add after the fact too. I'm going to continue making them and then use the unused holes that run right along the bottom here to string along, adding some crystals in between and connecting these little cups of Telos for my bracelet. Once you're done with your individual components, like I said, you can string them into a pair of earrings, you can string them into a bracelet like this. It's really simple to do because all you need to do is start with a piece of thread, add on 2, 4, 6 crystals, whatever you'd like, go straight through that hole of that Telos bead, add 2 more, straight through the hole, 2 more, straight through the hole. When you get to the end, you can come back through the clasp, loop back around, and then come right back up, tie the thread end off. Same thing, start with a new thread, add in 2 beads, string straight through. You see that thread there? String straight through, go around the loop, come back, tie off. And you can reinforce going through a couple times, or you can even do it with 1 thread, linking and going back to the other side by going around the Telos bead. There's so many options with this really, really simple component, a nice way to highlight and hold in those SS39 chatons. And really, really versatile. If you wanted to have a little bit more flow too and be for a necklace, use 2 crystals on the top and then 3 along the bottom, which will create a nice little curve as well. So tons of different options, which is why I love working with and having fun with all of the different components. Thanks so much again for joining me and working with this new Par Puca bead, the Telos bead. Remember, if you want to do the Cup of Telos bracelet or necklace or earrings and you don't have the materials, check out the links below me in the description to shop with us online at PotomacBeads.com as well as .eu. Remember, you can also share this video, you can comment below, as well as give a little thumbs up to help us along the way. When you comment, let us know exactly what your thoughts are on the new bead, as well as any changes or design ideas that you may have. In addition to that, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel and you'll get regular updates from us here at Potomac Beads. As always, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you got an insight as far as what the Telos bead is all about and you get a chance to make your cup of Telos.